I've never seen that in another video, so I decided why not put it up. I was pretty excited, as you could tell. I was jumping around like a fucking idiot when I got that clip. But anyway, guys, Anthony here again. I got some more Black Ops for you. I haven't put up Black Ops in, I can't even remember the last time I put up Black Ops, so I thought, why not? Before I say anything else, I know I'm slacking on my Battlefield, and I know I'm slacking on my Skyrim. I have a real reason for my Skyrim. I haven't wanted to play Skyrim lately because, unfortunately, the character that I was playing with and putting up the live commentaries up with, it got erased, or it got, you know, saved over or something, because I have another account. I have another character that I play with. She's a mage. And so I was playing on her, and then I noticed when I wanted to switch over to my other account, I'm like, I want to record a little bit, and then it wasn't there. So I was pretty pissed about it. I wasn't really far in the game. It just kind of sucked because I had already established that as the player. But I might switch to the mage. Let me know how you feel about that, those of you who watch the Skyrim videos, if you're even watching this, because chances are if you watch Skyrim videos, I don't expect you to watch Call of Duty, so I might have to make another video for that. But you guys were, a couple of you were asking about my story, and a couple of you already know my story because you guys have been with me for a while. But I told you guys in 2012 I wanted to make my channel better, and I thought, what way to make the better channel, or make better videos, or whatever you want to call it. I'm freaking struggling with words right now. It's English. Is to get deeper with you guys, is to let you guys know who I am as a person. Some of you took interest to my relationship and how that's going, and you guys took interest to, you know, me talking about being overweight when I grew up, and that's actually a subject that I like to talk about a lot, because I mean, I changed it. I did something about it, but I grew up as a really overweight kid my entire life, and I wanted to be healthy. It wasn't even healthy, actually. I didn't start caring about health until about a year and a half ago, but it was a completely different story as far as what I wanted. As I get screwed over, there was a host migration, and I ended up getting the worst end of it, so I was ready for the guy anyway, but you know how that goes. But with the whole health and wellness thing, how that started, and how I started my whole journey in that, which is now lifelong. It started when I was really young, because I had always wanted to lose weight. I had always wanted to be a thinner person, and ever since I was about 10 or 11 years old, I wanted to have like that you know, that ripped abdominal section. I wanted to have a six-pack. It was so important to me. I coveted the damn thing. And I still kind of do. I mean, it's important because I have it now, and it's different when you have it as opposed to when you didn't have it. And when I was finally able to accomplish that goal, which is, you know, was getting those defined abs and all that, it was an important day in my life, because I'd never thought that I would have that for a while. A lot of the times it looked like it was really bad. So I want to start getting into my story, and it's going to be several parts, so stick with me. It's a long story, but I want to start when I was 11. I was 11 years old, and I knew that I was overweight. I knew that I was severely overweight. I had a belly on me, and I didn't like it. And I remember my dad, like, coming in the shower one day, and I was taking a shower, and he was cleaning up the back of my neck, because to keep the back of my neck clean. And he like grabbed on my stomach, and he said, "Whoa, you gained a little bit of weight this year, huh?" And I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like, that's always stuck with me ever since. So it's kind of funny what you do to your kids, or what you say to them, what it results in. But I just was able to turn it into a positive eventually. But or maybe it's still negative. We're all screwed up in our own ways. But that was really what happened with me, and ever since then I kind of just felt the need to try to change it up, because I knew I wasn't happy the way I was, and that kind of just solidified the whole thing. I began being very uncomfortable with my shirt off. I didn't like going swimming a lot unless I was in the water. And it actually got to the point where I walked around with my stomach sucked in for like, I'm gonna say like 3 years. I would walk around, and I would like actually like hold in my stomach and try to like make it look like I was thinner than I actually was. It was so important to me. I don't know why. The image was just too important to me, honestly. A lot of people care too damn much about that, and I'm just like all of them. And so I was pretty scarred emotionally. I mean, that's the way you got to call it, you know, psychologically or something. There was some type of damage there, and it was very evident because of the practices that I had, and it was just important to me. I used to talk about it all the time, how I wanted to lose weight, and I used to talk about how, you know, I knew a lot about health and all that stuff. I thought I did, at least. And so, you know, it was really important to me. I started going to the gym with my dad when I was 11 years old, and when I started going to the gym, I was really weak. My sister was stronger than me, actually, and it's weird because as of now, like right now, I'm not big at all. I have more of an athletic, lean, very, very lean build, but I'm strong though. It's because it's the way I train. It's the things that I do. I do unconventional styles of training, and so obviously your body's gonna look different than other people. And plus the way I eat is completely different as well. And it just took time though. And so as those years went on, as I went into 8th grade, when I was 12, and then 13 and 14, when I got to this whole thing just kept going. I got to my freshman year, and my freshman year of high school, I talked about wanting to have a six-pack all the time in my health class, because I had a health class, and my health teacher, he was in really good shape. He was in seriously good shape. And I'll never forget his name. I'll never forget. Well, what we used to call him was Coach O, and he was one of my biggest supporters when I first started, because I didn't look like I had any clue what I was doing, and I really didn't. And I used to tell people, like, my goal, because we had to make goals in that class. My health goal was to get a six-pack, and people would laugh at me, make fun of me, tell me that I was fucking stupid, and that I would never accomplish that. I would never do that. My fat ass would never get up off my ass and stop eating Twinkies, long enough to actually do it. And I guess I'm the one laughing now, but at the time, I didn't like hearing that at all. It really enraged me, to be honest. I had a lot of problems with anger back then, and that was a really big issue that I had to climb over. And so really, as a foundation for all of this is really what I wanted to give you guys some backstory. So as a kid growing up, I wanted to be thinner my entire life. It's been too important to me, to the point where it was unhealthy for a while. And I'm going to progress with the story. I'm going to go on. I can talk all day about it, but I want to kind of keep the length on the videos still in an interesting pace, so I don't ramble on too much. But that's the backstory. I grew up as a very overweight kid. I struggled with it. I still struggle with body image today. I mean, it's just something that it has stayed with me no matter what. And that's just how I'm broken. We're all broken in different ways, and that just so happens to be my way that I'm broken. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. I'll continue in the next one. Peace.